Hello? They're on board?
Shake the room.
Hey, I'm Jordan Lucas, and you're on board with Sheepdawg TV. I'm running late. The crew's already up at Mount Bachelor with Redbull World Snowboarding Coach James Jackson. Stay tuned, and we'll see you there.
My name is James Jackson. I'm from Bend, Oregon, originally Corvallis, Oregon. I started snowboarding back in 1989 at Mount Bachelor, probably before most of viewers were born. Actually, one of the biggest turning points in my snowboard career is working for High Cascade Snowboard Camp. Through that camp, I actually got some pictures, maybe a cover or two in a Japanese magazine, and this company over in Japan really was interested in what I was doing and kind of wanted to give me a chance to, you know, make my own boards and stuff. And actually, I had a nickname back then that not many people know about from a girlfriend way back, was Scooter. And they actually named the snowboard company Scooter Snowboards. And that's actually where I got my first pro model and started getting paid. Stranded on this fictitious mountain island with nothing but 3 snowboards. The ones I would pick, I mean, definitely now it's late, I would pick a split board because I would want to get around the place and go up and down things and whatever. And I have a Burton board that's a 140 super pow board called the Pile Driver, and I love that thing. Everything's all about great pow shapes and smaller, more maneuverable boards. And then the third one would probably be this Norwegian board that I just got, and it's called the Vinamina Twin, and it's just a fun, just kind of do everything board. The whole time that I was trying to be a professional snowboarder, I always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to continue to be in the snowboard industry, but obviously not always hucking myself off of cliffs or jumps or whatever else. So I was always dabbling in different things. You know, I tried my hand at graphic design with different places. I actually did a lot with Nitro, with designing like some of their clothing line, and I always just had different things along with having a snowboard shop. And the one thing that came extremely natural to me was coaching. You know, like I love translating my ideas of what snowboarding or different things should be to the younger generation of things, you know. And so that's really where it was like a very easy segue. The best thing that I ever did was probably travel around with Jana Mayan, who won X Games like 8 times, and help her with her career. And then finally with Redbull, where they just, you know, they give me the tools to do whatever I want to do. Definitely Red Murray, you know, he was the shop manager at North Shore, my first sponsor, and you know, he would give me a lot of good advice, and sometimes I would take it as not so good advice. You know, he told me I would never go anywhere in snowboarding, and I like to think that he basically was, you know, he was telling me that I got to work hard if I do want to go anywhere, and he was kind of giving me that like foresight to like really get everything in a row and get it done. It's when it was like Jamie Lynn and Rankwit and all the Northwest boys, and then down in Tahoe where it was like Zabo and the Hatchet Brothers doing their thing, and that was the important thing to me. You know, those guys like conveyed like this skate style slash surf style slash just crush everything, you know, kind of thing on snow, and that's always what I wanted to kind of convey. Bend is such an amazing place to be, and there's a lot of rad people, and those people include, you know, the guys at Fish Pod, Joey and Keith. Like those guys were major influence. They would always keep me in check. Travis Yamada and all these guys, and one of the biggest influences of my life and still to going is Pat Melendowski. You know, that guy started out as like kind of my boss at North Shore when I was working there as a Grom, and then we went on to work at High Cascade together and building parks and everything. So right here, this is the future of everything. Future of snowboarding, future of surfing, future of wet diapers, all kinds of stuff. This is the future.